Hello, Leo. This is going to be your general love reading for the month of October 2018 for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so if it does not apply, look for the other videos with the moon and rising and everything. I want to thank you all for all the support that you have shown to me, given to me throughout this month. It helped me going on and keep on doing what I love doing. I love reading cards, and without your support and your love, I wouldn't have made it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, one more shuffle and then we will get into the reading. So I am going to split the deck in three. This is your recent past, this is your present, and this is your near future. So let's see, for the recent past, we have the Knight of Wands, Eight of Wands, Three of Cups, Temperance, and Seven of Swords. For the now, we have King of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, King of Wands, King of Swords, oh my God, and Five of Swords. And then for the near future, we have Ten of Swords, Justice, Sun, the Empress, and the Hierophant. Wow. Okay, so let's get more into it. So in the recent past, that means second half of September or the entire month of September. The present is the month of October, yeah, and the near future is going to be the first part of November, but not necessarily the entire month. Okay, this is quite a positive reading. So in the recent past, you have entered, you have a very fiery energy here with not only the Knight of Wands, but also the Eight of Wands. So with the Knight of Wands, it's a very fiery, it's a very goal-getting, like you have figured out what you want from your love life, and you are just throwing yourself into it with passion and enthusiasm and risky. I feel that you have taken quite some risks when it comes to your love life. Like you could have appeared a bit as selfish. You could have appeared a bit as your way or the highway, but you simply knew what you wanted. You simply knew what your desires were, and you just threw yourself into it, like enthusiastic and passionate and risky, and with a very, very strong natural energy, as Wands is your energy. So you had absolutely no problem communicating, showing what you want. This is what the Eight of Wands shows. It is very possible that you're dealing with somebody that is living far away, but if not, you simply manage to find the right words, the right actions in order to show what you want, in order to manifest, to communicate what is it that you want. On the other hand, you also here with your very much element energy, probably you are also very aware, very capable of picking up the elements that you haven't seen, the aspects that you haven't seen, the puzzle pieces that you haven't seen until then. So if this is the case, that you picked up things that you haven't seen until now, it's very possible that you figured out that you are in a three-party situation. It's very possible. But if not, since you are in your element, since you are in your fiery, passionate, active, rapid, fast kind of energy and communicating and acting, it's very possible that you were totally in a celebrating mode with your friends, with your family, also with your partner. So if you are single, since you've reached your energy and your element, it's very possible that you felt like going out and partying with your friends. But even if you're in a couple, like you are feeling strong, you're feeling good, you're feeling energetic. So then you can show your real nature and who you are to everybody, including your friends. And in some cases, I feel that you might end up, because when a Leo is in their element, when a Leo is in their pure, strong, fiery nature, they can very easily charm people and end up in a three-party situation. So this could be the case in some cases, but I don't feel that it's in too many. So very strong, fiery, joyful, partying into the outside, I see a lot. But at the same time, you felt like you should temper yourself, because you know how you can be devastating for others when you are so strongly in your nature. So it can be that for somebody, for a significant somebody, you try to temper yourself, you try to see their point of view, to see their perceptions, to understand where they're coming from, and to understand that with this nature and with your capacity of charming people and of gathering people around you, you might hurt them. So probably that's when you figured out that it's time to chill. It's time to chill. It's time to consider others as well, and temper your fiery, energetic, enthusiastic, risky energy. Temper it a bit in order to be good for everybody. And then here with the Seven of Swords, I feel that a Leo needs other people's opinions and confirmations in order to feel great. So I think that you also had this need to maybe a bit test others, but if not testing, just to see, have they noticed? Do they notice me? What's their opinion about what I do? What's their opinion about what I say? Because as I said, a Leo is very in need of other people's applause to see that they are great. Compliments, words of encouragement, in order to feel, okay, I'm doing the right thing. So us Leos, we are born leaders, but we know that we cannot lead regardless of if it's a relationship or a job or a nation. We cannot lead without other people. So it's confirmation you were seeking. Have they noticed me? Are they interested in what I do? Are they interested in what I say? So regardless of how charming you can be in the outside, I feel, with everybody, in your group of friends, in your working place, there is this significant other. It could be a Sagittarius. There is this significant other that you want their attention, you want their interest, you want their confirmation of their feelings, of their thoughts, of the way that they perceive you and perceive what you're doing and what you're thinking. So it's a very lioness, kitty kind of an energy here. Okay, so for the present, we have 3 freaking kings. Like we have the King of Cups, And this is a very, like, I feel that in those cases where you end up in a three-party situation, or you find out that you're in a three-party situation, and then you are testing the other people to see, are they going to choose me? Am I the most important person for them? So you could be dealing with two people, but if not, it's simply that very, very awkward dynamics from going from emotions to, again, your energy here with the King of Wands, and into the brain with the King of Swords. So it's just like very powerful awakenings if you're not dealing with multiple people, or if other people, like, it doesn't have to be a three-party situation, but it can be your boss, your parents, your best friend, this could be other people as well. But let's get into this. So here with the King of Cups, if you're not dealing with the water sign, if you're not dealing, this is you growing up emotionally. So if until now you're a bit like playful and testing and asking for confirmation, for opinions, in order to feel good, here with the King of Cups, it's more like you are reaching a different level of maturity when it comes to emotions. You have the capacity of being wise, of being giving, being nurturing, being manifested when it comes to emotions. Like you, even on wavy waters, you find the strength within yourself to purely and genuinely manifest your feelings. But then we have the Wheel of Fortune, and it's more like, you know how risky it is to manifest your feelings, because that when you manifest your feelings, a Leo manifesting feelings becomes vulnerable. And I feel that once you realize that you can manifest your feelings, that you become vulnerable, that you simply throw yourself out there into the destiny and into the luck and into, you will feel the need to go back to your nature, like being this wishy-washy, romantic, dreamy, manifested emotionally. You realize how risky this is, and you realize how people can play you, how people can play with your feelings, how people can it's hard to say that sometimes it's so pleasant for other people to see Leos vulnerable. And once other people see a Leo vulnerable, they might take control over the situation. And the Leo without control is just a fish without water, And it's that kind of thing. Like, you really care for somebody, either if it's your partner or your crush, you truly care about somebody, and you feel the need to show that, you feel the need to manifest that. But once you do that, you realize that, shit, I'm in danger. I'm in danger if I manifest, if I explain, if I show, if I talk, I'm becoming too vulnerable. I'm not in my element. And that's risky, that you can be hurt. And that's when you're like, da-da-da-da-da, Leo power once again. Why do you know? So, as I said, if you're not dealing with multiple people, either a water sign on one hand and air sign on the other hand, choosing from two people, if this is not the case, then you realize how risky it is, and how out of your comfort zone and how out of your control zone being manifested emotionally is. And then you're just like bringing the Leo fiery, passionate, popular, self-aware kind of an energy You know, like I cannot do that. I cannot, like, if I want people to know that I love them, I want people to know that I have feelings for them, but I have to do it in my way. Like being this emotional being, this is not me. So I have other ways of showing my love through just being there for the other person, just for fighting alongside with the other person, just by protecting other people. That's how Leo shows that they are caring. So just being this romantic wreck, it's not something that a Leo wants to do, because it can become too painful. So back into the nature, into their nature, into the fiery, energetic, passionate, leaderly, taking control, being in control, appearing as narcissist, appearing as self-interested and nothing else but that. And then we have two swords. So as I said, if you're not dealing with two people, after you get back into your nature, somewhere mid-October, once you realize how dangerous it can be to manifest your feelings, you also become very analytical. You also become very capable of solving problems, of creating new strategies, creating new mental strategies, finding out solutions. So it's feeling empowered, also mentally empowered, not only naturally empowered, but also brainly, mentally empowered. And you do that because you are tired of fighting your own nature. Here with the Five of Swords, you are tired to fight who you really are. You are the King of Wands, and people love you and hate you for this. So you are simply stopping to fight, stopping not to be yourself, but at the same time doing what's the better thing for you. You know, like this realization through analyzing other people's reactions, your partner's reactions, it makes you don't want to fight who you are. And you're going to be something like, this is who I am, love me or leave me. Probably your partner wants from you to be more manifested, to be more romantic, to be more, to tell them that you love them, to be cuddly, to do things that they are not in your nature, to do things to manifest your love in other ways that is representative for you. And then you might be, if you don't appreciate who I am, if you don't appreciate my love, if you cannot understand that this is how I love, this is who I am, then I will have to give up on you or on being who I'm not. Like, I see a very strong, powerful talk towards the end of October with your significant other. And to tell them, this is who I am, this is what I want, this is how I can show you, this is how I can prove you. Sorry, this is my cat. Go, 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 go. Put it. Yeah? And after having this talk, it's going to be either or. And in some cases, it could be that it's going to end up quite bad and you're going to feel betrayed. That you might feel backstabbed by the other person's reaction, but it's also you understanding here with the Justice that it has to be balanced. You have to put it out, hide it. I'm so sorry for that, but you can see the Leo nature. The Leo wanted to come on the table and to bless the cards for you. Yes. Okay, so after you decide, after quite some time, after you decide to do what is best for you and to stop fighting who you are and to stop fighting your nature, you might feel very down, because obviously this kind of reactions is not going to stay without reaction. So you might feel backstabbed, but you might, when Leos feel backstabbed, they tend to be very dramatical, very dramatical. And two, they strongly believe it to be true. They strongly believe it to be true, but at the same time, it's exaggerated. It is a bit exaggerated. So, because you don't receive the reaction that you wanted, because you don't receive the confirmation that you expected, you are just going to go down, 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 like bottom, rock bottom. But this is not a long-lasting feeling, because you realize not only that it has to be a balance between what you want and what you need in a relationship, but you always have to consider the other person. You always have to consider that we need to make sacrifices, that we need to make compromises, that we need to understand and accept what other people need from us as well. So after you feel down, probably you feel, as I said, that the other person is betraying you by telling you, I need more. I feel that the other person is telling you, I want more, I need more. And you're like, I cannot give you because that would mean me being somebody else. Yeah, but justice is going to be made and balance is going to be found, alone or with this person. But I know how a Leo reacts to criticism. I know how a Leo reacts to a different confirmation than expected, and can be dramatical. But I feel and I see here with these cards that you will, because you love this person, because you have true feelings for this person, you are going to try once again, like with the Wheel of Fortune, always keep on going, circles, circles, circles. You are going to find within yourself again the strength to balance who you are and what they expect from you, because you want them to love you. You want them to be there for you, and you want to love them, and you want to be there for them. And once again, the sun is going to shine on your street. Once again, you are getting back in your element, in your sun element, joyful and full of light and full of manifestation and full of nurturing, giving, growing. Here with the Empress, like again, you find the way to prove, to show, to manifest not only kindness, but also care, but also loyalty towards someone. And then we have the Hierophant. This is probably one of the most difficult things for a Leo to do, to understand other people's needs and limits and perceptions and rules. Because in a couple, in a relationship, both come with, this is who I am, this is what I want, this is what I can offer. And the other person as well, this is what I am, this is what I want, this is what I can offer. And for a Leo to not only consider, but to adapt to other people's needs, well, that's huge. But apparently the Leo wants to do that in order to be accepted. And once they are accepted, this can be marriage to some cases. And all of this can be the fights or the struggles, the stressful moments before wedding. But if not, this is you having that aha moment, that eureka moment where you're like, I really freaking love this person, so I am willing to make this compromise for them in order to be loved by them and in order to have a safe, beautiful, long-lasting relationship. So this is just like, wow, like Leo is having a fundamental realization when it comes to love. Like really, you realize that it cannot be your way or the highway. You have to be versatile. And this is Leo learning versatility, whatever. You understand what I mean? And this really shows the amount of feelings and of love the Leo has for the other person. The amount of sacrifice and compromise and change that they are willing to go through in order to make this work. So this is Leo in love, if I can say. Possible zodiac signs that you are dealing with: Sagittarius, Libra, Leo like yourself, Taurus, Libra again. So Libra is quite strong and Taurus is quite strong. Okay, dearies, this is what I have for you. It's quite a long video. I'm sorry once again for the kitty moment. I really love that cat. Like, I'm a Leo loving cat. What a shocker. Yeah. So this is what I have. Go for it, Leo. Go for it. Like, if you love the other person this much that you are willing to adapt in order to make them happy and in order to make them loved, then seriously go for it. And if you're dealing with a Leo and watching this because you are dealing with a Leo, then be sure that Leo has very, very strong feelings for you. No doubt about it. If they are capable of doing this, then it's heads down. You are by far, until now, the love of their lives. Okay, dearies, this is what I have for you. Stay tuned and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.